Hello everyone, here's Nathan Cavalcante from São Paulo, Brazil. Today we are going to talk about freight services management with contracts. This is a case study. I hope this will be interesting for you guys. So let's just see what we have today. First we are going to talk about the actual scenario. Let's just say we have one company that performs several sales daily and consequently uses carriers or freight services in order to deliver properly sold goods to its customers. So I have a company that needs service freight. Okay, uh, freight services are treated as expenses. Therefore, for each freight invoice, it's generated over the system and expense payment directly against the vendor. Um, Waybills are posted manually via transaction code J1B1N. I would say this is for Brazil only. We have to tell the government that we are using freight services, so we have to register these waybills over SAP. Okay. This scenario requires too many manual procedures, being liable to errors. Okay, so it's possible, it's a way possible to work with SAP, but I would not say that's the best way. So I have presented this scenario in order to present a solution, okay, a proposed solution for process. Following the main enhancements to be implemented. First, make use of SAP standard contracts in order to control annual amount. Okay, it's annual amount for freight service. Okay, create contract purchase order for each invoice. Okay, inside an invoice, I can have a lot of way bills. Okay, register way bills automatically based on contract purchase order. So I don't need anymore to perform it manually. I can use contract purchase order in order to register the way bill. Main advantages. Oh god, this is in Portuguese. I've okay. Let me. I have another one in English here. I guarantee the connection between contracts, purchase orders, and payments. Sorry about the first one, this is in Portuguese, but the second one is translation for the first one. Okay. End of manual registers. End of manual controls. Let's just say people perform controls using Excel spreadsheet. Enable standard SAP report usage. And we have a proposed solution uh, in system view. Okay. What are the enhancements to be implemented? First of all, we have to create a new PO type, document type for contracts, where we can set up the system in order to set up contract number as mandatory field. Automatic CFOP determination, this is only for Brazil. When we are registering the BUA, SAP can determine automatically what is the nature of the operation. That means CFOP. This is like, how can I say? This is not a fiscal register, okay? Only for Brazil. Create freight specific EVA or IVA only for Brazil. This tax code or IVA performs the taxes calculations. Okay. Also, configure contract standard message. I will show you guys how it works. Okay, I'm just telling you what we are going to do. Here in green, I have two other steps. Until here, we have finished the enhancements. Okay, let's just say we are migrating the old scenario to the new one. So far, I would say it's okay. It's better than the old one, but we can enhance even more. How we can do that? We can create a data load program in order to create automatic purchase order against the contract. So in the next video I will show you how to do that. Also we can create automatic middle program in order to perform the way bills register automatically. Okay, here's the proposal solution flow. Let's just say I have 1 month have passed and I have sold a lot of goods and I use freight services from my vendor. Now it's time to vendor to send the bill to me and I have to pay. Okay, so what the vendor does? Vendor sends the invoice plus way bills. Okay, we have invoice, as I told you before, is a document with the total amount I have to pay. Way bills is each of the freight services the vendor has done for me. Let's just say I have sold 10 products for 10 different customers, so I will have 10 way bills. Okay. Logistics will receive and check the invoice and plus way bills. What the idea? To perform a check to make sure the invoice is correct and the way bills is ours, is from our company. So if everything is okay, we can pay. Okay. Let's just say, is it correct? If my documents I have received from vendor are not okay, so I can send back to vendor and ask to correct or send me the fix it and send me again the documents but corrected. Okay. If it's correct, you can go further in the process. If everything is okay, logistics department can send the verification spreadsheet to purchasing department plus the contract number. So I'm telling to the purchasing department that okay, the bill is okay, the way bills they are okay, we can pay. Please create a purchasing order against a contract, and the number of this contract for this vendor is number X. Okay. Next step, purchasing department will create the purchase order based on contract and based on verification spreadsheet. I have a verification spreadsheet here as sample, and I will show you. Okay. Also, it would be good if purchasing department advise the logistics when PO is concluded, can be via email. The purchasing advises also financial when the PO is concluded via email. We will understand why. I have to tell 2 departments that the PO is created and we are ready to pay. I'm telling the logistics because the logistics needs to get the physical documents and sends to fiscal tax department. Okay. And purchasing is advising the financial area that the PO is ready, because after fiscal tax department process the way bills, financial will need to pay. Okay. Okay, and you see why financial needs that spreadsheet, because we are going to use the way bills document number in order to track and search which documents we will have to pay. Let's just say I have 1,000 documents, open items to be paid. Which one is related to the bill I have in my hands? And that's I'm going to show you how it works. Okay. Logistics will mark the PO number into the invoice and deliver invoice plus way bills to fiscal tax department. Fiscal tax department will perform, sorry, it's in Portuguese, will perform the middle, that means invoice verification for each way bills. Okay. And the financial department will perform the payment based on the purchase order, way bills, and the spreadsheet verification. Okay. This is the end of the process. Okay, that's quite confusing. I'm sure you maybe are not understanding nothing, but we will do the whole process into SAP, and I think I will be doing slowly, and you'll be able to understand what I'm trying to show here. Okay, guys. Before we do before we go to SAP, it's important to know the structure inside my vendor. What I like to say, let's just say I have a vendor. This is the number of the vendor. I will pay the whole service for this vendor, okay? But I have other 3, 4, 5 vendors that are, let's just say, branches, okay? This is the master, this is the father, and the other ones are branches from this one. Why it's possible? Why that happens? Let's just say I have to send goods to the south of my country. So this vendor use this branch. Now I have to send goods to the north of the country, so they can use this branch. So that's why it's possible to have a lot of vendors codes or a lot of branches, but in the end I will pay the whole service only for one company, one vendor. Okay, that's I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, sorry guys, I did it quite fast and there are some words in Portuguese, but I hope you understand. Okay, this is our guide in order to perform the whole process. Okay, so let's start. First of all, I had to create a material master record, okay, for freight service. I have created this material. It's 1798. This material type is NLAG because I don't want to control stock quantities. Okay, let us go to SAP. I don't need this word. I don't need this screen. First of all, let me show you the material I have created. Okay, I'm in Portuguese. Let me log on in English. When you do things in a rush, you do it wrongly. Let me add the other logo. Okay. So first of all, let me show you the material master records I have created. We are going to work with plant 0100. So let me change it because it's a copy material. When I copied it I copied in Portuguese. This is freight service. Okay. Okay, so material type is non-stock material. Why we use material code? Because here in Brazil we have to provide some information that are totally important to government. For example, here in this view we have to provide the control code, and we have to provide this information and accounting information, accounting to information, material usage, and origin in order to determine the CFLP. Okay, so that's why we have to use the material code. Otherwise, I would provide all this information manually in my PO, and we don't want to do that. Okay, so first step, we are okay, material master records. Also, vendor master records. I have 3 vendors created. I will show you just one of them, but they are copy for each other. Vendor 10283. Let's just see this vendor. It's a normal vendor, okay. No news here. Just to tell you that I have transportadora means freight or carrier, and the name is Let It Go. So this is my vendor. Here in Brazil, we have three important tax number, 1 and 3, that we use. It's totally different for each branch. Okay, so as I told you, I have three. We are going to use three different vendors in order to perform this whole process. Okay, so the vendor is created and created contracts. I have one created already, and I will create a new one in order to show you how to do that. Okay, uh, let's just see the one I have already created. 46. Okay, this is one of the vendors we are working. Okay, so as I told you in the presentation, I can have a master contract, let's just say, and this contract can be 1 million reais. So if I have two vendors, I can have 500,000 reais to one vendor and another 500,000 reais to other vendors, and the total amount will be 1 million reais. Okay, so what do I have done over here? The vendor name, vendor number, the target, the validity date, the total, my target value, total amount, and I have put here the freight service. Okay, it is in Portuguese, right? No problem. Let me create a new one. I will create for vendor 100. It's difficult to speak and do at the same time. Sorry, guys. So I will create a new contract to choose one. Okay. Agreement type. I'm going to work with value contract. Why? That's because for each service, each we bill, I'm not sure how much I will pay. Okay, because the freight service depends on the distance and the how the weight of the products. Okay, and the quantity can be of the quantity of the product. So let's just say each service will be is variable. Okay, that's why we are going to work with value contract, because what matters is the total amount I will spend during the year. Okay, that's the idea. So I will tell that my contract will end exactly 1 year ahead. Okay, let's just say this is the total amount of my contract. Let me, here in Brazil, dot doesn't mean decimal, means thousands. Okay, what else? The payment terms, I will not provide the other information because I don't want to take much of your time. I will have to provide the material. Okay, and here I have to provide the idea. I have to plan. Okay, how many freight services I will need during this year. Let's just say I will need just 500. Okay, also as my freight services, I'm not sure how much costs each. I would say to the system just 1 cent. Okay, also I have to provide, as an NLAG material type, I have to provide the accounting assignments. I use this one and I use this one for cost center. Okay, because as I told you before, this is an expense. I will have to pay as consumption. I hit enter and I can provide more information, because after that I will create a lot of purchase orders based on this contract, and I don't want to provide much more information during PO creation. I want to provide less information. So I have to click over here, item details. I will not perform goods receipt, only invoice verification. Okay, here I can use the the tax code that I have created, ZF, for ICMS and COFINS taxes calculation, Brazil only. What else? I think that's all. And I'm going to save this contract. Okay. Just going into detail, showing you guys how to create it. Now I have a contract number. What I'm going to do with this contract, will provide this information over here. This is the verification spreadsheet. Okay, I will show you later how it works. Oh no, it's not in PO. Sorry, I have to provide over here in the contract. PO are going to create. Okay, here also we're going to create the PO. Okay, let's just save. Okay, first step from our flow, contract creation. We have done it. Okay, but I was here. Contracts created 6.8 and 6.7. Contract number mandatory on PO. I will show you how it works using doc type is NB. Tax code created ZF. I use it right now in the contract creation, right? Error message on contract for date and value. I will show you how it works. Okay, it's configured. Contract creation we done so far. So we are going to start the new the next step of the flow and create a purchase order. Okay, using transaction code MA20N. Okay. I think I'm going so fast, but let's do that. Okay, if you remember in the flow, let's go to our, where is it? Here. Now I'm performing the logistics step. I am checking if the bills, the way bills and the invoice are correct. Okay, so I am using this verification Excel spreadsheet. Okay, let me see if I can explain that for you guys without problem. We can have two situations. Okay, this one and this one. I will work in this case study with this scenario because it's the most complex. It's more complex than this one. Okay, let me fix it. It's wrong. Okay, but let me explain what is that. Okay, so here I have a contract number that I have created in the past. Here I have a vendor and another one. As I told you before, they are the same group. They are two different branches. Okay, so far no issues. Now I have one billing and another billing. I have two billings, one for each vendor. Okay, as I told you before, inside a billing I can have a lot of bill ways. Okay, in this example I have only 5. So let's just say I have received the invoice 2000. Total amount is this value over here, more than 1000. And I have to pay this value. In order to pay this value, I need to tell the government that I have used these services. Okay, so I have to perform invoice verification for each line of the PO. In other words, all this line will be into our PO. We are going to create a purchase order with 5 lines, and I will need to perform 5 mirrors, 5 invoice verifications. The total amount of these 5 invoice verification is this value and is totally equal to the billing document. Okay, I would say this is the best, easier to take care. Okay, and the same for the other vendor. Okay, this is one scenario, one possibility. Okay, one billing document for each branch. Okay, Now we're going to scenario 2. Scenario 2 is more complex because I have the same invoice. Let me translate this one. The same invoice with a total amount. Oh my. Total amount. Total invoice amount. Okay. Is 5,000 reais. But I have 10 freight services, 10 bill ways inside this invoice, and these 10 bill ways are distributed between two vendors. I am not sure if I was clear, but in other words, I have to pay this value, but I have 2, 3, 4, 5 vendors inside the same invoice. As you know, I will have to pay, in the end I have to pay this total amount invoice just for one vendor. I have showed it before. Will not be this one, will not neither this one. Will be the vendor that ends with 288. Okay? Okay, now maybe I'm confusing you, but when we create the PO and perform the invoice verification, I think it will be clear. So now we are in the purchase order creation stage. Okay, let me translate this one. Freight service. And we go down. Okay, so what I'm doing here, why I did it, I want this text into my PO line, because whenever you perform the middle, it will be very easier to understand which document, which BOA I am taking care, or I am performing invoice verification. That's why I have the BOA over here and over here. Okay, that's the idea. So let me create the first purchase order. This is the transaction code. I will need this contract. Okay. Okay. I have created the ZNB. Here is cost center PO, but I forgot to translate. But it was important when I created. I forgot to translate. But you can understand ZNB is contract PO. Okay. Let me put any vendor over here. First, I would like to show you how it works. If I put over here, enter agreement. So the system it's mandatory to provide this information, outline agreement. Okay, so that's the first test I would like to show you. It's working. Now I'm going to start all over again. As I have the outline agreement number and the item number, I can just paste over here, and this system will provide the other information that we know that's inside the contract. Okay. Okay. What I have to tell the system is the plant PO quantity. I will not provide the PO quantity. Okay, let's put over 1 here. Let me see what happens. Okay. Okay. So as I told you, we have to do that 5 times. So I will copy this line 5 times. Okay, as you can see, we have here the short text. We have the value that comes from the contract. Okay, and what is the trick here? I use this Excel spreadsheet verification for that. That's why I send this Excel spreadsheet for purchasing department in order to help them to create this PO. The quantity will be always 1, and the value, let me hit enter. Okay, the value will be the net value. Okay, SAP needs the net value in order to perform the tax calculation. Okay, so copy and paste. Well, also, we can provide, if it's necessary, we can provide the bill ways numbers. Okay. Okay, my PO is totally created. As I told you before, I will not perform goods receipts. I will perform only invoice verification. This is my tax code. Okay, it's over here. Brazil tax calculation. Here in Brazil, as I told you, this information comes from material master records. It's very important. That's why, as I told you, that's why I'm using material number. Okay, so I'm ready to save. No problem over here. I forgot to show you. There is one more test I'd like to show you. I saved it already. Okay, the next PO I will show you. If I change this date for 2016, SAP will deliver a message that says, "Oh, problem, this contract is ended, so you're not able to use a contract when the doc date is how can I say, expired." Okay, also if you put a value over here greater than the total amount of the contract, let's check, system will deliver a message that says the targeted value of the contract is exceeded. Okay, so it is working. Also, if you haven't planned accordingly about the quantity of the freights, it will be a problem. Let's check. The quantity has accepted. I forgot to, how can I say, it's only a warning message, but we can convert it to error. Okay. Alright. So just show you. I'm just showing you that's working fine. Okay. Let's save. Our contract is okay. Our PO is okay. Let me pick this number, PO number, and put it over here. As I told you before, this information goes to fiscal and financial departments. Now I have to perform the same step for this contract. Okay. Same transaction code. I will paste my outline agreement over here and outline agreement number. Quantity always 1. Let's just copy 5 times. Okay. Hit enter. This is in Portuguese, but I'm sure you already know what means. Okay. What else? The value, and my PO is ready, totally ready to be used. Okay. Now I can test. Let me show you another error message. Enter over here, and the validity period of your contract has expired on 19 February 2015. Okay, so perfect. Let us save our PO and get its number. We're going to put this information over here, and let's just save our validation spreadsheet. Okay, guys, where we are now, what we have done so far, we have created the contract, we have created the purchase order. Contract we create just once by year, right? I have created right now just to show you how it works. We have created a purchase order. Now we will have to perform the invoice verification. As I told you before, we have 10 lines, okay? 10 invoice verification to be performed. I will show you how to perform just one because I will not record in this video all invoice verification. I will record just one. After that, I will pause the record, perform the other 9, and when I finish, I come back, okay? So let me I will need the PO number. Let me create the first invoice verification. Transaction code middle. Okay. Let's just put the date of today. PO number. Okay. I cannot perform the middle for all of them. Okay, because I have to register it separately. You will understand why. Each number is one reference over here, okay? Is one nota fiscal, one different nota fiscal. That's why I cannot do at once. So I will select only the first one, okay? And do what tax guys, what they do. Amount I will not provide right now. Detail, I will use this one. Okay, this is, how can I say, invoice verification for Brazil. Okay, now I have the total amount I have to pay. Let's just check. This value, this total amount must be the same, okay? This is the total amount of this invoice, this freight service, so it's okay. Also, we can see the nota fiscal. This is for Brazil, but I will show you just for curiosity. This document, I think only Brazil uses this one. So here is the way bills document number. First in overview, let me show you CFOP determination. That information that comes from the PO and the material master, okay? And here, Brazilian taxes. So I have PIS, COFINS, ICMS, and IPI. And the system provides the correct values, okay? I will not explain all of them because, how can I say, not relevant. I believe it's not relevant. But just to tell you that we need to perform this, we have to create this document. We send this information to government. Okay, and finally, let's just simulate the accounting postings. So here we have the value I have to pay to my vendor, okay? This is wrong, this is not office supplies, this is freight service, but never mind, okay? And I have other 3 accounts for taxes, okay? PIS, COFINS, and ICMS. This is the value I have to pay, okay? I will post. And our first invoice verification is done, okay? Okay, so now I will pause this record and in a few seconds I come back, okay? Well, I'm back. I have finished all invoice verification. So we have finished step 9. So we can now, before we perform the payment, we can check the open items, okay? So we are going to check open items for these 3 vendors, okay? So let's just do that. First one will be this one, okay. Is it missing? let's just compare this value with this value. I think I have missed one. It's missing. This is here, okay. This is here, okay. This is here, okay. It's missing the last one, guys. Sorry. I told you that I have finished, but I haven't. So let's just do that. Let me see if it's missing one item over here. Yes, it's missing the last one. So, whoops. Let me finish this one. I will not stop the recording because I can do that real quickly. So that's important. I have made a mistake, and it was possible to make sure, to confirm if it's correct or not. In this case, it was missing one information or one invoice verification. Now I think we are okay. Okay, let's do it over again. Running. Okay, guys, now I have all of them. So in other words, I have part of one invoice, okay, using this total amount. This total amount must be similar to this one. Okay, we have a difference 1 cent over here, but we have all these documents here, they are here. All these values here, they are here, and the total amount is here. So we have a subtotal for this invoicing, okay? Now let's just check for this vendor. Let's run. And the value must be similar to this one. And it's very, very near, only 1 cent of difference. But it's the same idea. We have these documents over here, these values over here, total amount over here. So that's we call organization. So I am now organized in order to perform the payment. If you sum this value with this value, we have the total amount over here. Okay? So I would say we are ready to perform the payment. Okay? Before that, let's just check if we have open items. I have one open items over here. So I'm showing right now because when we finish the payment for this vendor, we will have another open item here. Okay, this one I have created yesterday when I was recording Portuguese version. All right. So we have already checked the open items, and now we are going to perform the billways join for payment. So the idea is tell the system that all these 10 billways are relevant for just one invoice. Okay? Transaction code F traço F/44. I don't know the name in English, sorry. And we are going to perform first for this vendor. Now I'm showing you why it's important to send this Excel spreadsheet to finance department, because you understand. Let me try that. Finance department will clear this account, this vendor account using reference. Okay. When I hit enter, the system asks me, okay, which reference would you like to clear? And I would say to the system, these billways I would like to pay. Okay, I hit enter again, and the system says, okay, the specifications are started, further values can be entered. Okay, I have more values to be entered, but not for this accounting, to the other one. Okay. Why it's important to provide the reference? Because there is another way. I can process the open items manually over here. But if I do that, let's just say I have 1,000 meters open items for this vendor. Which ones I will have to choose in order to join to one billing document, one invoice? I would say it will be terrible. So if I provide the exactly reference, it would be very much easier, as we did right now. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I will copy the other viewways reference and tell the system that I would like to use other account. And the system asks me, okay, you can provide the other account. I just tell the system which is the new number and repeat what I have did before. Tell the system that we are going to use the reference. I hit enter, I paste the values and I hit enter over again. Okay, now we are ready to perform the join. Okay, we will now process open items. Okay, guys, if you sum the total amount, here we have the total amount. If you sum each amount for each VUA, we have this value over here, 5,000 reais and 8 cents, exactly the same value. Okay, the total invoice amount. Okay, now what we have to do? Now I will tell the system that I would like to pay using the posting K31. I would like to pay this total amount for this vendor. Okay. Also, I have to tell the system that I would like to pay this invoice. Invoice payment. Okay. I think this is it. I think this is, let me hit enter. Oh, okay. I have told the system that I want to pay 5,000 reais and 8 cents. Okay. I'm using here payment terms that I will pay today, but I can put over here the baseline date when I will for sure to pay. Okay. And now all I have to do is just cross my fingers and save. And the system has created another document. Okay, now we can do over again, check the open items for vendor. This one, no answer from the system because I don't have any more open items. But if I would like to say what I have done, I can check all items and run. And here we have what we have done today. Yes, this one, right? Perfect. This one I did before. It's green because it's totally cleared against this document. Remember this total amount, this total value, the subtotal for this vendor, so it's attached to this document. Okay, if I open this document, I'm just seeing what I have done before. Okay, let's go back. Let's check the same for this vendor and the same stuff. We have this document. This total amount was cleared based on this document. Okay, this we have done today. Okay, so no open items for these two vendors. And now let's just check the vendor that will receive the total amount. We have just generated this document, 5,000 reais and 8 cents. Guys, I hope I was clear. I know it's very confusing and I think I have to take more time. I think I have taken more time than expected, but I believe I was able to provide all information I would like to show you. There one more information that's possible with this new scenario is using the contract control report. What is it? I have this new contract that we have created. this one. If you open this transaction code, I have the number. If you run, the system tells me, okay, your contract target value is 500,000 reais. It's open so far. This one for 98,000 reais. Okay, so I have open 96%. Okay. What else is important to show you? If you double click here, we can navigate to the contract. If we select this line and click over here, we can see the history, all purchase documents that we have created so far. Okay, so I have used so far 5 freight services, and I have used in money so far almost 2,000 reais. Okay, what else? Report. Okay, we can run this report using the ALV format. I like this one because in one single line I can see a lot of information. Okay, let me change the report layout so I will be able to show everything from the end to beginning. So the text code, the name of the vendor, if I have info record or not. Okay, so far I have used 5 quantities. So far I have used this amount, and I have so far open value this amount, my contract number. What else? My target value of the contract. And in other words, I have in just one line all information, the validity, all information of my contract. Okay, so I would say use a contract is very good because you can control everything. Okay. Okay, now I have finished the first video. The next ones we will repeat part of the process. I only will show how to perform, how to create automatically the PO, and how to perform Automiro. Okay. So guys, thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and see you next